I'm here with Tanielle Lee, who has been nominated by her colleagues as Teacher of the Year at the Danforth Early Childhood site. Congratulations and welcome. Could you tell us a little bit about yourself and what you teach?
Okay, well, I am a married mother of three. I married my high school sweetheart, and we have three kids, 17, 15, and a 5-month-old. Excuse me, I keep saying 3 months. He's about to be 5 months on Sunday. So,
Oh, wow. That's a little
yes.
gap there.
Yeah. And I currently teach pre-K4, and I love it. Those are my little people, my babies too.
So, every year you have 15 babies, new
Yes,
babies.
yes.
Did you always want to be a teacher?
No, actually, I was studying psychology to be a child psychologist, but I volunteered 1 year with the AmeriCorps, and one summer I worked with kindergartners, and that just changed everything. It sparked a light in me, and from there on, I was working with children in some form or fashion. I've been doing early childhood for 18 years, whether I was working in a daycare, the Abbott program, and now a pre-K teacher.
Okay. So thank to Abbott.
Yes.
We instituted that 3 and 4-year-old early childhood program in our district for many years. So congratulations. Did you have teachers that inspired you?
Yes. So I like to say I'm a lifetime learner. I'm still in school now for my dual enrollment language specialist at NJCU. And just moving around, I was a military child, so we went school to school, but just sometimes having that one teacher to make me feel at home, besides like moving from school to school, not having any friends, but having that one teacher that made me feel comfortable and confident in myself, I think that was really remarkable.
How do you try to use that feeling that teacher created in you when you're working with your preschool students?
So I call my class in our school home, because they spend majority of their awake time with us. So
Yes.
we are their school family. I always want to make sure that my kids feel seen, heard, and embraced, so that they, feel at home and in place in school. I don't want anyone to feel, if somebody has little victories, we celebrate them at home. One of my students just told me, just got back from maternity leave, and she said her mom is pregnant, so we're having a pregnancy party. Or one of my students has a soccer game. I try to make sure that I show up for them. Just those little things that make us feel connected and a part of a family.
So you become part of their family.
Yes. I literally just visited one of my students with my baby from last year, because she kind of was along the process with us. So I had the baby, we went to her house, and we had tea together.
Oh, that's lovely. I'd never had a teacher visit me, but that must be really special.
Good relationships.
How do you connect the families? And you spoke a little bit about it, but in helping develop the 4-year-olds to be, successful and be ready to learn?
Well, I'd say in pre-K, since we're using the high scope curriculum, a lot of it's based, we do plan, do, review, and then we also base a lot of our teaching on their interests. So once I feel my students are intrinsically motivated, I try to get them to have that motivation, that they're interested in what they're learning. That kind of fuels their curiosity, and they want to learn more because they have a genuine interest and ownership over their learning. And when we have our parents come in, we have an open door policy. So the parents are welcome to come in whatever they like. I have one coming tomorrow to read a story to us. And even if they can't come in person, I have them come via Zoom or recordings. We did a talent show 1 year with recordings from some parents that couldn't come in, and a live action where they did a magic trick for a mom who was at home and sick. So there's always a way for us to infuse the parents in their learning.
That's lovely to have technology to open the doors for the parents.
Yes.
I truly enjoy that. Mm-hmm. That's innovative. You're the only one who has shared that little glimpse, but that's phenomenal.
Thank you.
How many years have you been teaching it? You said 8?
So about 18. I have been an official teacher in the classroom for the last 4 years, but I've been working in early childhood in different capacities. I started as a daycare teacher and then a paraprofessional, and now teacher.
That's great. What do you wish you had known 18 years ago that you would have done differently?
I would say just to make sure you have a good balance, because I am so passionate about my students. Like, I love them so much, but I want to make sure that I have that also balance at home, work-life balance, to make sure that you're re-energizing yourself and then also giving to your students. So making sure that you have the good balance, I think is really key.
I agree with you. I typically tell individuals this is like the plane. If the oxygen mask comes down, you need to put it on yourself first so then you can help those around it. So self care is
Yes,
important.
it is.
Yes, it is. What would you share with our community about our early childhood program?
Well, it's the best.
Yes, it is. I agree with you, but I'm a
Yes.
little biased.
That's what drew me in to specifically teach pre-K for being a parent of a pre-K student. That's why I came to Jersey City. But we teach all different types of students from every single background, languages. You're welcome here. Your children will have a great start. We set the foundation for learning. So if the kids are learning to love school now, they can reach anything they want, any capacity, become anything they want because they have that love for learning. And I think that's really important. That's what we do in pre-K. We start that stage.
Yes, you do. So it's obvious you enjoy your profession, and we're very glad to have you. Congratulations.
Thank you.